Hello, my name is Douglas Bloch. I'm an author and a depression survivor. Welcome to your Depression Recovery channel, where each week we talk about practical tools and coping strategies to heal from depression and anxiety. For years, I've been telling my clients that the best way to start on the journey of healing from depression is to heal your physical body. This means feeding it with good food and good nutrition, especially your brain. Because even though your brain comprises only 5% of your body weight, it utilizes 20% of your energy. So anything you can do to help the brain is going to help your mood, and it starts with good nutrition. So now I want to share with you one way that I think I contribute to making my brain healthy, and that is by creating what I call the ultimate Brain Healthy Green Smoothie, and we're going to have a demonstration right here now in our lovely kitchen. Now, as the title suggests, the heart of the smoothie consists of dark, leafy green vegetables. My nutritional guru, Joel Fuhrman, says that these are the healthiest foods on the planet. They have high amounts of antioxidants and micronutrients. There's only one problem, and that is getting to those antioxidants and micronutrients, because these green leafy vegetables have a cell wall. And if you chew the cell wall, you only break it down 50%, and so you've lost 50% of the nutrients. However, if you use a blender like this high-speed Blendtec blender, it breaks down 90% of the cell wall and therefore frees up almost all of the nutrients for your benefit. So let's begin. Well, of course, the beginning has to do with having some liquid in your blender. I have here a cup of water and a cup of a drink called Recharge. It's an electrolyte drink, but you can use herbal tea, coconut water, some plant-based milk like soy milk or almond milk, whatever you want to use, just as your liquid base. Now to this, I'm going to add a half a banana. And why is that? Because fruit gives the smoothie a texture and also adds some sweetness. Now let's add some of the greens. And by the way, you can use any fruit of your choice. Berries are a good choice there. So I'm going to take this bowl here of this wonderful mix of, basically it has lettuce, has kale, has arugula, has parsley, and it has baby spinach leaves. It's really a healthy mix of vegetables. I'm just going to drop these things right in our little blender. Oh, thank God for technology. Imagine trying to do this in the Stone Age. You wouldn't be too successful, would you? Okay, a little bit more. And then let's put this down and let's put our little cap on. We don't want to forget that, right? Oh my God, that would be a kind of a comic relief. And let's make sure the thing is turned on, which I think it is. And now let's push the pulse button. Okay, we're off to a good start. Now, the next step is to add what I call brain healthy foods to our green smoothie, which is already pretty healthy, but we're going to even make it healthier. And what we're going to add is some really cool stuff. First, I'm going to add a piece of ginger, because ginger is known for its anti-inflammatory properties. And you know what? An article just came out in The Guardian, the British newspaper, that said new studies have shown that a major cause of depression is inflammation in the body. Inflammation causes a lot of things like heart disease and cancer. It also leads to depression. Now, another really healthy thing to add to your smoothie, and you probably heard of this, are ground flax seeds. Flax was considered a tremendous health food in the Roman Empire. It has something called lignans and also antioxidants and also something called omega-3 fatty acids, which many of you have heard of. They're really good for the heart and for the brain. I'm also going to add a little mixture here of cinnamon and cloves. Again, really, really super herbs. You've heard of superfoods. These are super herbs. Again, tremendous amounts of antioxidants. And then finally, I'm going to add some cocoa powder. You know, when I was growing up, chocolate was not really considered much of a health food, but it is now, especially if it's unsweetened cocoa powder like this. All right. This is going to really add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of good. Oh, one more thing. I think I'll throw in a half of an Anaheim pepper. Why? Because I like spicy things, and this will give the green smoothie a bit of a kick. So let's put that puppy in there. And then let's get our little cap. Let's put our cap back on. And let's just very quickly blend these in before we go to the next round. All right. You can see that chocolate color taking effect. All right, and now let's add a few more of these greens. Matter of fact, we can just add the rest, I think. This is a pretty powerful blender. We've got a lot of space left. I'm just making about 16 ounces now. Normally you can make 32 ounces, enough to last you for the morning and the evening. And this saves you money. If you go to the store and get something like Adwala, you're paying like $2.99 for an 8-ounce or 16-ounce container. Here, this is 32 ounces and you're paying hardly anything. All right, and the last thing you can do, if you want to make your green smoothie into a protein smoothie, why not add some high-quality vegan protein powder? Problem with whey powder, by the way, is it has something called IGF-1 protein, which can lead to cancer. So I like to get a vegan. This is pea-based. It's by a company called Vega, which I think is very good. I use their products when I go on my cycling marathons. And this is actually called the All-in-One Nutritional Shake. It's not just got protein powder, but it's got some greens and it's also got some fruit in it. So let's put a hunk of this wonderful protein powder in here. Add that. Maybe I'll take a little bit extra. Close this up. And we'll run the blender a final time. All right, I think we're ready. So we've got the greens, we've got the Brain Healthy Foods, we've got the cocoa powder, we've got the all-in-one nutritional shake, and now I'm going to pour myself a glass of this elixir of life right here. I'm pouring this into a Dane Lillard Portland Trailblazer glass. He's a great, great star of the Trailblazers. And maybe if I hold this on for a couple of years, it might be worth something. Maybe $1 million and we can all retire. Anyway, let's try this. Wow. Jerry, if we could just patent this and bottle it, we could all move to Hawaii. Man, this is really good. I'm going to have another sip, really. And when I drink this, it stabilizes my blood pressure, gives me good energy, my blood sugar as well as my blood pressure, gives me good energy, and it helps me focus throughout the day. And, you know, you drink enough of this, who knows, we can get off all our antidepressants. I'm going to have another sip. I just rode for 25 miles. I've worked up an appetite. Plenty more left for the rest of the day. So, moral of the story, feed your body good food, feed your brain. As you change your brain, you'll change your life. And the ultimate green smoothie is one way to do that. You can make it in the morning, refrigerate it, and sip it throughout the day like you would water. It will definitely contribute to your energy, your vitality, and also to your overall good health. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in your mental health recovery. This is Douglas Bloch. If you want to subscribe to this channel or visit my website, healingfromdepression.com, just click on the links during the closing credits. And again, as I said, until we meet again, I wish you the best of health. Thank you.